Good morning, guys. I have a good one for you today. John has been asking, does the piano 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 system work with any song or just certain songs? And the answer to that is that it can work with almost any popular song. It's great for beginners to be inspired to play rather than to do scales or to learn theory and be bogged down by a whole set of things. You're able to just play, have fun, and bring out your inner musician. Using a suggestion from John, I'm going to show you how you work out the chords to a song using piano 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the song is Stay by Rihanna. So step one, we find the song on YouTube and we work out the key. Right? In this case, it's the first chord of the song. So, we're in the key of C. Why is the key important? Because the key tells you the 7 most likely chords that will be in the song. I'm going to do this. Stay, key of C. It's in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear the piano pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right? So 4 beats to every measure. And I'm going to write out the C scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Right? Right? And then I'm going to apply the transpositional triadic harmony onto it. So the TPTH, this would be 1, 3, 5. This is 1, 4, 5. Let me bring it closer. This is 1, 2, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 3, 5. And 1, 2, 5. Let me see if you can see that. Right? So I know the key is C. It's in 4/4. I've put the C scale and I've written my transpositional triadic harmony notes right here. What I'm also going to do is number each one of these with a Roman numeral, and I'll show you why later. So the chord that happens on the first degree of the scale is normally called the 1 chord. It's in Roman numerals. On the second degree of the scale, let me just do this scale degree. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll call this the scale degree. Right? So there's 1 chord. On the second degree, it's called the 2 chord. Third degree is called the 3 chord. Fourth degree, 4th chord. Fifth degree, 5 chord. Sixth degree, 6 chord. 7th degree, 7 chord. Right? In music, a lot of times you hear musicians say, "Oh, we're playing 1, 6, 2, 5 in the key of C." What they mean is we're playing C, A, D, G. 1, 6, 2, 5 in the key of C. So that's important, especially for transposition later on to a different key. Okay, so we have our little formula here. The second thing we're going to do now is we're going to listen to the song and get a sense of the structure. Now I've pre-done this, and the song has an intro, right, which is eight measures. Then it has a verse, which is 8 measures twice, so 16 measures. Then there's a pre-chorus. That's the section where it goes round and round and round. That's another 8 measures. Then they go to the chorus, which is another 8 measures before they go back to the intro and come down again. Other than that, there's a bridge for 16 measures. What you do is, you can't go for the whole song. What you do is you take a section and you say, you know what, I'm going to work out this section. So let's start with the chorus. The third thing we do is we listen to the root movement, the bass. Why the bass? Because the bass determines what happens on top. In this case, the root movement normally happens on the first beat of a measure. So if we listen to the song, again, you listen to it, we get this on the chorus. Ba-ba do, 1, 2, 3, da da, di da da da. A D, something in the way. A, you move. F, right? And then it repeats. Do we da da di da da da, da may take me out the way. I want you to stay. Right? So we know that our chorus is, let me do this here quickly. Chorus C for 4 beats. I just do that, for the bar line. D for 4 beats. A for 4 beats. F for 4 beats. And then it's repeated. So whenever you see me do a chart and I do a thing like this, that means you repeat it. Come here, and then you come again. Right? Let me bring it up so that you can have a look at that. And now we go to our chart above, and we see C. That's 1, 3, 5. D, 1, 4, 5. A, 1, 3, 5. F, 1, 4, 5. And there we have our transpositional harmony right there. Right? So I'm now going to play that section for you. What you say about the shit about it? Something in the way you move. Take me all the way. I want you to stay. So that's what we're doing. C, 1, 3, 5 for 4 pulses. D, 1, 4, 5 for 4 pulses. A, 1, 3, 5 for 4 pulses. F, 1, 4, 5. And it's that simple, right? So let me just recap. What we did was, 1, figure out the key, and then we figure out the key, and we write out the scale. Once we write out the scale, then we apply our TPTH harmony onto it. So 1 is always 1, 3, 5. 2 is always 1, 4, 5. 3 is always 1, 2, 5. 4 is always 1, 4, 5. 5 is always 1, 2, 5. 6 is always 1, 3, 5. 7 is 1, 2, 5. Then we break down the song into sections. We take a section. In this case, we took the chorus, and we listen to the root movement. So as a singer, you tend to be able to hear parts. You can hear the bass part, the tenor part, the alto part, the soprano part. So normally this would be the bass part. So it's right? And then you just apply the TPTH formula onto each one. Okay? So that's the chorus. Let's try the pre-chorus. That's 8 measures. Okay? So again, I've listened to it, and it goes do, F, yeah, pre-chorus. 1 and round the D. Round and round we go. A twice. Round D. You know G twice. So it's 8 measures. So I'm going to put the lines in between each one. Right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 beats for each measure. Let me try to show you it again. Right? And we simply add our triadic harmony onto it. So F, if we look here, F is 1, 4, 5. So we put 1, oh, let me put it here, like how we are accustomed. 1, 4, 5. D, 1, 4, 5. A, 1, 3, 5. A, 1, 3, 5. F, 1, 4, 5. D, 1, 4, 5. G, 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. Right? So that's our pre-chorus. So we get, so we're in the key of C. So we hold in 1 and 5. This is the 3 and we move into 4 or to 3. Right? You all know that already, but I should have said that earlier. So we're doing this. Round and round and round and round we go. Now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Right? And I'm going to give you this tip. I'm going to give you this tip one time. Anytime you play a 2-5, a 1, 2, 5, you can always drop the 1 down to the 7. So we do this. Now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Dropping it. So any chord that you play a 1, 2, 5 on, you can drop the thumb down 1. On any of the songs that we've done before, anytime you see you have this, right, in the key, you can drop it down 1. If it's not in the key, then you drop it down 2. But that's for a different day. Okay? So now we have the chorus. We have the pre-chorus into the chorus. So it goes round and round and round and around. Oh, let me take off this pen, sorry. Round and round and round and around we go. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Dropping it down. Chorus. There's something when you feel about it, something in the way you move. There's something when you think about it, so you take me all the way. I want you to stay. So finally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the intro section, which is the same as the verse section. And this is interesting. It takes a little more thinking, right? So the intro and the verse goes like this, because it's a specific pattern, which this system doesn't do very well if it's very specific, because we approximate harmony without playing the actual harmony. But in this case, the intro does this. Right? And you can hear do, dee, de, do, de, do, de, do, de, and then it repeats again. So if you look at the notes, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now before I told you it happens on normally on the first beat. Sometimes if you have 2 chords in a measure, it happens on the first and the third beat when you're listening for your bass movement. In this case, it's on the 1 and on the 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have C, C, 2, 3, 4. So that's one measure, right? C, 2, 3, D, A, 2, 3, G, 4, right? So we get A, 2, 3, G is 4, and that repeats again. A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, G, 4, right? Then, so, see if I can show you it. I'm hoping you've seen it there. Do, do, de, do, do, de, do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it repeats. Okay, let me put my wonderful repeat sign here for you, my crapper belly writing. Okay, so that's our intro verse. So again, we apply our TPTH, transpositional triadic harmony formula onto it. C is 1, 3, 5, D is 1, 4, 5, A is 1, 3, 5, G is 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. Yeah. So that's our intro and the verse. So I'm going to play it now and show you exactly how that happens, like this. Right, so C for 3, 2, 3, D for 1, A for 3, G for 1, A for 3, G for 1, A for 3, G for 1, back to C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's the intro and the first part of the verse. From this section it goes to the round and round and round and round we go, which you've seen before. So tomorrow I will, once you guys are comfortable with that, I'll break down the bridge section. Or if you want, maybe you can listen to the bridge and send a chart and tell me what the notes are, the root movement, and then add your transpositional harmony formula onto it. So let me show you this. I'm going to take a picture of this paper and send it off to you as well. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day.